Welcome everybody. Pleased to have you here with us right now. We'd like to welcome you to this SEMA for the unveiling of this car, which you will see in a little while, but also so that we can talk to you about Rebuilding Generations and this great program, not just that it's produced such a fantastic car, which you'll see in a bit, but also which is putting back into today's youth, which in my opinion is an incredibly important endeavor in such a time where a lot of the elements that were involved in the car industry as a whole, shop class, all these kind of things, are being phased out if they even exist in most of the major cities in America anymore. Being involved with automobiles, with cars, there is a skill that comes with that passion. There are elements of skill sets that get given to these kids that you develop by being a part of this, and there's community that comes from this. Yes, you can build a car all by yourself, but that's not usually how it happens. I mean, even if you're just sitting in the garage and your buddy comes by and all he's doing is drinking all your beers up and telling you, well, that looks good, or I don't think that's going to work, I mean, they're still a part of that process. And bringing people together, creating unity amongst individuals, I think in these day and age, is a highly necessary and important thing. And with this Rebuilding Generations, not only are they building community and giving these kids something to work together towards, teaching them how to work together, how to build something bigger than just their own individual wants and needs, but they're also giving them great skills, great technical ability, and introducing them to this industry that we're all here for today, which is the automotive industry. It's not just building cars, it's the PR side, it's the networking, it's everything about it. And you get to build cool crap like this. So I'd like to move this along, and I'd like to introduce someone who is a master at what he does as well, Jack Beckman.
Be gentle, Josh. Is this thing on? You have to stand in a certain spot here, huh?
There you go.
2016. I was listening to everything Josh said, and one of the things that stuck out is when he said community, talking about what's going on here. And the cars are the stars of SEMA, but if you think about it, it's all hands-on, it's all people that make these things happen. And with community, I drive a drag race car, but I started driving a drag race car because I'm a hot rodder. I enjoyed the hands-on aspect. I enjoyed taking something and the journey until you get a finished product. I had met Neil at the Las Vegas race, and it just so happened that I was on a family vacation up in Idaho, and I get a Facebook, and it says, would you mind coming out and speaking with our Rebuilding Generations group? And that's where I met Kevin, that's where I met Ian, and that's where I met Sarge. And at that time it was in primer, they were block sanding it, and I didn't know a whole lot about the program, but I got to spend a little bit of time with the youth around there. And then subsequently they brought the car down to Southern California to TMI, was doing the interior there, and I got to spend some more time. We got to go out to dinner, and you get to realize exactly what's going on with the young adults, raise your hand, brother, that are changing things. And while they're changing things, the program is hopefully changing them, giving them some direction and some motivation there. And it's really rewarding to see what you can do with some dedication and motivation and the character traits. Because the thing about hot rodding is it's part mechanical and it's part mental, and it's part physical, and it's time management, it's budget management, and well, typically those go out the window the first 4 months of building. But
What's the budget?
you really develop a sense of discipline, and I got to tell you, as I build my car, it's the thought-provoking aspect of this that I think makes hot rodding so rewarding. So what Rebuilding Generations is doing is taking cars that might eventually end up in the scrap heap and putting them back to much better condition than they ever were, and at the same time giving the youth a chance to see what they can do with their skills and talents and maybe help develop and foster those skills and talents. So I'm going to turn it over to the guys that are the absolute rock stars of making this all happen, and I just think it's phenomenal when they finally take the cover off this thing. Just keep in mind, guys, that this was a whole lot of people's blood, sweat, and tears, and nobody got paid a dime to do this because they wanted to change lives, and they did a good job changing some sheet metal. So without further ado, I'm going to hand it over to Kevin Keep.
Thank you, brother.
Kevin
Awesome.
Keep!
No. It's about these guys. It's about these guys. It's about the kids. We're going to show a quick video here in just a few seconds
but this car was built by kids, from anywhere from 7 years old to about 20. So it's amazing when you actually give them an opportunity to do something, to try something like welding, like sanding, like body work, like fabrication. These kids are talented. We underestimate the capabilities that they really have. So that's what we love about this program. Most importantly, bridging the gap between the old and the young. There's a lot of old guys here. Lynn is our oldest guy here at 76 or 77?
75.
75. I don't want to age him too far. He's 75. So quite a few. There's wisdom there. Let's be real, guys. I'm honest. It won't be around forever, and we need to pull that wisdom out and pour it into this youth. I'm going to introduce a few guys. So this is Jeremy from J&M Fabworks. He's a local fabricator that has worked on hundreds of cars. He's amazing. He's been on the car working on it. We got Gene. Gene is a huge rock star. Been there every day helping. You got Joseph Callahan here, who's been a part of the program from the beginning. You got Neil Ramey, who actually helped teach the kids how to paint this car, block it, sand it, and do anything. Charlie Hutton is gone. He actually provided the color and actually shot the primer coat on the car and helped teach the kids. Ian's got a nickname. He's the elf. So I wanted him in an elf costume, and he's like, there's no way I'm doing that. But we joke that he's the elf behind the scenes. It's his shop that we're in. I met him at a car show, told him about our program. He thought I was crazy and full of junk. And then he found out about what it is, checked it out, and he has an amazingly beautiful shop that he opened up the doors. Now you can eat off the floor of this guy's shop. Not anymore. He swore we would never do body work in this, and we did. So I owe him a new floor, but we'll get to that later. So Ian, we thank you for opening up your shop and helping the kids and doing all that. So it's been exciting. All right, you guys ready? All right, well, thanks for coming. We'll see you guys all later. Oh, no, you want to see the car. All right, let's do it. He's been hiding there for 3 days, guys. So this is Brandon. He is one of the youth. He's actually one of the only ones old enough to be here at SEMA. So feel free, come by, talk to any of us, take some pictures. So, but Blair, what do you think?
Absolutely amazing. Ooh, gotta get closer to get that range. I've seen a few of the posts and a couple of the videos.
It was stalking.
I was. They were keeping everything from me, but this is the first time I've seen it. This car really in a year and a half, and I just can't believe how great it came out. There's so many little touches. I heard there'd be a lot of details. It says Sarge and a couple of spots there. This was my dad's car. He drove it every day, and he was a 3-war veteran. Everybody in town would see him drive this car, and hence the name Sarge. Everybody just called him Sarge. So wish he was here today.
Already gone.
Yeah. So, anyways, on his behalf, I appreciate, and my whole family appreciates everything that Rebuilding Generations has done, along with all these wonderful sponsors. And again, I see some of the faces around here pulling together, working with the youth teaching them, and pulling together and putting together something like this is just absolutely amazing. So, and I'm glad to be a part of it. I'm going to continue to be part of this program, and continue seeing other vehicles produced like this by these.
What do you think Sarge would think of this car now?
he would, as tough of a guy as he made out himself out to be, he'd be crying because he loved this car. Like I said, he drove it every day, but he liked power, and he's had several 65 Mustangs and other vehicles, and liked to build them himself, and he liked the power. He always liked speed, power, and also the drivability. And it was unfortunate the last few years of his life he got to the point where he couldn't even push the clutch in or get in and out of the car. And so have something that's drivable, streetable, yet have all the power right there. He would be extremely happy, and he'd be sitting in it right now.
I'm Ian. I'm kind of the elf behind the scenes, so I know a little bit about the car. It's been an absolute pleasure working with you, Blair, on this. We have kept him in suspense on this. Some of the things on the car, obviously it is a 65 Mustang with a Coyote swap in it. Running just south of 500 horsepower, Tremec trans. Curry did the rear end for it, Detroit Speed front and rear end. I got to drive this thing the other day. Didn't even get it up against a rev limiter, about 65 in first gear. So I know you're out of Arizona, so you'll at least get to put it in second gear. But we're really proud of it. Chip Boots did a beautiful job designing the wheels. These are one-off wheels, Falcon tires on it. I'm going to forget some sponsors. Ring Brothers stepped up. Gorgeous hood. They made this car when we put that hood on it. We cut the drip rails. That was Charlie Hutton's guys. Sean out of Charlie Hutton's shop showed us how to do that. We put floors in it. TMI stepped up on the interior. We took it down to California. They showed us how to do the interior. Brandon was down there. He did a lot of the work. If you get a chance, 65 Mustang has a the fastback on this. The interior has a folding rear seat.
Come and see all the hard work
You guys
that
did a
is
good
done from
job.
these kids and from everybody involved. We really appreciate you being here. Thank you for coming.
What's happening?